For context, this is currently the 23rd, and my hiatus has just ended. Hello, my name is Shadow Gallade, and welcome to SBT Challengers Season 8 Week 5. Today we are fighting Coach Rosie and the 2 Spoons 1 Zam. Please don't look too deep into that. And yeah, let's get right into the teams. As you can see, we're right next to each other, so it should be simple enough to find. Victini, Mega Scizor, Mandibuzz, Swampert, Como-O, Spectrier, Whimsicott, Nihilego, Electivire, Morgrem, and Lickitung. Now, the hardest part about this match, aside from picking a second move on Darmanitan, was the fact that I built this a while ago, and then went on my week-long hiatus, so I don't know a thing about what to do. Let's see what I got, because not even I know what I'm doing here. First things first, the Life Orb Pyroar. Oh wait, that's the wrong set. Power Herb Pyroar. Look at that stuff. We got the Taunt, Fire Blast as a box standard on Pyroars to deal with walls and stove mons. Solar Beam and Dig are surprisingly powerful. Solar Beam for the Swampert and Dig for the Nihilego, which I'm fairly certain it will one-shot both those respective mons with its respective moves. Needless to say, Pyroar is, once again, the only mon to come every week, and I intend to keep that streak going through week 5. Next up, Darmanitan, the 2-move wonder. I shouldn't need to say anything more. It's the 2-move wonder. I could run Earthquake for Victini, and in all honesty, I should, but come on, I gotta keep the meme alive. Next up, the Hitmontop, the Spinning Trash Can. It intimidates because it can switch into mons like Scizor and Como-O just fine, and Assault Fist so it can deal with mons like Como-O and Nihilego, as well as other special threats, including a potential Psychic from Victini. Of course, it won't do much to it, but Sucker Punch will still deal a nice chunk. Next up, Togekiss. While the Berry makes it completely helpless against Nihilego, it's not meant to do that. It's meant to kill the Mega Scizor. That would give my Darmanitan so much trouble in the endgame. While Pyroar also has that responsibility, a superpower will do it in on the predicted switch. Aside from that, it's just the box standard moves, and even without the Choice Scarf, it's still fast enough to outspeed a good chunk of mons on his team, so I'm not too worried about the Scarf doing me in, although it will be a problem should Spectrier prove to be too big of an issue, and it's Scarfed, and then Hitmontop goes down, and Pyroar. Next up, Latios. The Constant Berry is for Spectrier, of course, as I don't think a +1 or even 2 Psyshock would kill, but at that point I would be able to do enough setup to kill it. And just, it's pretty standard. You have the physical bulk, you have the Calm Mindset. Honestly, do I have faith this thing will sweep? No, but I gotta try it out at least once this season, just so people can't say, "Oh, Shadow, you never try anything. You're such a bad player. You never even try." Well, this is for that one person who told me that last year. You don't even know who you are at this point because it's been that long. But I am overly petty to a point. I will be petty over the smallest thing, the tiniest detail. And finally, Rotom Wash. Wait a minute. I'll look up before the battle. Rotom Wash is standard. Will-O-Wisp, Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, and Paint Split leftovers. Realistically, not much needs to be said. It's the standard Rotom Wash shed. You know it, you tolerate it, and it does what it needs to do. It comes in, either deals a heavy damage with Hydro Pump, or gets out of there with Volt Switch for free initiative. I could bring Beedrill, and in fact, it would be a wise decision, but mons like Swampert, Scizor, and even Scarf Nihilego will negate it. While there's a tangible benefit to bringing it, I don't think it's tangible enough to bring into a matchup where Scarf Victini could realistically be a threat. Also, it made us not bring Melmetal, and that makes me very sad. That being said, though, what do I think our odds of winning this matchup? I'd say pretty good, assuming we play it right. Our sets are good enough. We do outspeed the Nihilego with Pyroar, I checked. And if we play it right, we shouldn't have too much of an issue here. Of course, that could always be proven wrong. However, usually if we're gonna lose this week, I think it'll be due to my misplays or him outplaying me. I don't think it'll be due to bad prep, because I think we prepped this just fine. Ignore the Darmanitan. See you guys in the battle. Alright, and we are back, and right off the bat, no Victini, and there's a Morgrem here. See, I have a problem of not preparing for the weakest mons on the team. But no Mandibuzz, so that does me good, and for some reason I'm happy to see no Electivire. I don't know why. I was not worried about Electivire in the slightest, yet it has me worried. Whatever, so the plan is, take out Scizor and we win. That's literally the entire game plan. As for his lead, Morgrem, Nihilego, and Swampert are his choices I could see him doing. And Pyroar just seems to be the best choice for all of those. Honestly, I forgot to check this before the battle started. Yes. Okay, so Dig does not quite kill. I'm gonna leave Rotom Wash and play safe. The Swampert. Alright then. Now, Swampert's still very physically powerful. If he's physical, or even if he's, no matter what, he can't really touch us. So I'm gonna go for some chip damage on whatever wants to switch in. Best case scenario here, we hit his Scizor. However, hitting Swampert with Will-O-Wisp would still be nice, as we can weaken it down. And just weaken it in general. Like, even if we weaken down Morgrem, chip damage is good damage. I like chips. You ever had chips before? I have. They taste pretty good. Now, it will be an issue, but I think we can handle it. But what would he do here? Okay, we Will-O-Wisp him. What's his play here? Flip turn. Okay, that is fine. We will heal the stuff with leftovers. So what's his ideal switch in the Rotom Wash? If what's about to happen... He's gonna sub up. No, he's gonna Toxic up. Interesting. Okay, Rotom Wash in the Como. I was afraid he was gonna try to just sub up and just instantly win the game. Because realistically that has happened to me, because that actually has happened to me before. Believe it or not. Does he have any HP investment? Nope, that is an offensive Como. So with that in mind, his base speed is lower than us, yeah. So with that little factoid in mind, Garmdarm is 10,000% the play. Actually, wait a minute. If I go into Togekiss here, I could bait out... No, because that would more than likely bait out the Nihilego as well. No, I just gotta stick to the plan and go into Darmanitan. We can learn a Scizor set based on this. Especially I would love to predict him to go Scizor here. It's too early in the duel to do that. Still too early. Although he could be Yachi Berry, in which case I've made a terrible decision. But the fact that he hasn't played yet means he isn't. Like, he would have built his Yachi set knowing he could live an Icicle Crash, and he knows for a fact he can live it. So he's not Yachi Berry. That does me good to know. Like, I always have a panic attack when I think, oh gosh, he has that one niche berry that's gonna kill me. Because believe it or not, that does give me panic attacks. But realistically, I think we should be fine here. How much does a Scizor switching in take? Oh, he goes into Scizor here. 34%. Yep, max HP match pistol attack. I have a strong feeling you're a U-turn, so I'm gonna go into... What would I go into here? Swampert gave away Touch me. It has to be the... No, it can't be. He has no switch into him on top. Maybe Morgrem, but honestly, that's the risk I have to take. He's gonna go into Mega Scizor here, and U-turns out. Yeah. Okay, since we're here... Is he physically offensive? So they're 60%, and at -1. Okay, max attack, adamant, max HP, max attack, adamant. Okay, so he's standard Scizor set, at least standard from my perspective. From my perspective, that's what a standard Scizor looks like. There's no way he goes Nihilego here. He doesn't, because he doesn't know I don't have Earthquake. There's no way he'd risk that. It's too risky. He actually might have to go, I think he'd actually go Morgrem here. And that's where the problems start to come in, because I don't know a thing about Morgrem. Morgrem's just a wild card for me. And I have no real way to out it. Granted, I could just punch through it really hard, but I don't know what tricks it can pull. Like, I used a Grimmsnarl once, but that's a completely different scenario, as Grimmsnarl has both options for offensive and defensive shenanigans. Yeah, he's thinking long and hard about this. He has no solution here. He has no out. So while we're doing that, Swampert, alright. Hitmontop and Swampert. I may as well just punch. I have no reason not to punch. Just gonna punch him. 38%. Alright, what does that mean for me? Oh, he's Rocky Helmet, okay. So he's bulky Rocky Helmet. Yeah, that is definitely a Beedrill counter. If I've ever seen one, that is a Swampert scientifically designed to kill Mega Beedrills. And I think we actually just... Hey, we got a mid-roll, that's nice at least. We got a high roll. I like high rolls. Now the issue is if he goes Spectrier here, because I don't want to sack off Hitmontop needlessly, but I'm 90% sure he would sub up on me. Como. What did I say 5 minutes ago? I don't know. Yes! The Assault Vest came through. Boom! I got him. I'm actually gonna keep him on top alive as my, What is my deterrent, then? Because I would need Spectre deterrent. It's Mufasa. I can confidently sack off Hitmontop at this point. I think it's time to do so. Hitmontop, you've served admirably. He went into Mega Scizor. That's fine. We'll get a free switch in here with whatever wants to come in. Even if he wants to SD here. Nope, he's gonna U-turn out. That's fine. We get the advantage here. I'll take the advantage. I think it's a fair trade. My head for some advantage. So with no knowledge that it's a check. To be too bold. And Darmanitan. Honestly, I think now's the moment to strike. I'm gonna Calm Mind. I think he would have Toxic, but at this point we can get some kills going. We can get the countdown to his own death. He's Stealth Rocking. That tells me he has Roar, he's planning to use it on me. Nope, he flip turns. What? That's Shiny Morgrim? I did not know it's Shiny Morgrim. Okay, I won't lie, that's sick. That's awesome, that's a neat shiny. Still an unknown factor. I just got a Mystical Fire here because there's no doubt he taunt. I think I'd have to... I should have Mystical Fired again and gone for the blood. I should have done that. But I didn't, and now Latios is dead. What?! You know, I'd say it was worth it in the end, as his wild card is gone. The wild card's gone. That's fine. Taunt me all you want. I don't have defog on this thing. So at the very least his wild card is gone, so I should be able to predict him from here. His options for dealing with Darmanitan are limited. This is actually the same scenario as a recent week. Forget which one it is, though. Man, I am terrible at this thing. So if he goes into Scizor here, we actually win the game. We win the duel. Let's come, oh. Wash. And where is Kamo-o? I think we kill from here. The crit. Just dandy. Golly gee. Okay, this is where the plan comes into play. This is where my plan is going to come into play here. So he's going to go into Nihilego here. There's no question about that. We get the burn, not that it matters, and we dig. The Lion King! Well, that plan failed. And with that, we lost the duel. He has the investment. I thought that would kill there. That's on me. Well. He scarfed Nihilego. Wait. How do you outspeed then? Oh, he's plus speed. We got we got played, but we did get the kill. We could have done that from the start. Are you kidding me? Well, learn what you want from this week, but we are dead. I died of death. But that'll be all for this week. GG to Rosie. We are dead. I died of death. Who is our next opponent so that you can get excited for? Steph. Who is Steph? Here we are. Oh, no, it's Mega Aggron. I love Mega Aggron. I love my Mini Roger. But as we know, a Mini Roger, at the end of the day, is Mini Roger. I have to max speed, max HP to deal with the Garchomp. Not max, not quite max, but still plenty enough speed. Well, I won't talk about my plans here. But this is a tricky matchup that I'll analyze it through the week. And this time this one won't take a week for me to deal with. See you guys in week 6. We still have hope, guys. We still got hope.